That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive
Good to
answer.
see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
Let's discuss the rewoven threads
And
on the
create,
tapestry of
where you
time.
arrive at
It
conclusions.
shall be my pleasure.
We witnessed the story of two generals, slayers of the Void Dragon. Oddly familiar, wasn't it?
Familiar indeed. Exactly who these heroes might have been, or why Starstone is reviving their tale, I cannot say. But the resemblance of circumstances is quite striking, to say the least. Oh, do collect more stones, won't you? I'm all a jitter with excitement. Who could they have been? What does it mean? And why, dear Source Hunter, can you alone restore these threads to our memories?
Well, my theory at the moment is that we are basically the generals, or reincarnations of them, or something of the similar bait. Something has torn the fabric of history apart intentionally, and all of this has basically been forgotten or rewritten. The real question is why and who. Because the Void Dragon doesn't seem to have any kind of particular goal. It seems more like a force of nature that someone else has used to do this. So I'm basically just wondering if our characters that we are playing, or the generals of old, intentionally do this for some reason. Or is it something else? Is it tied to the sorcery thing in some fundamental way? But we'll see. I don't want to think about it too much.
Most certainly.
I found a room filled with fire and brimstone.
That must be the Hall of Flames, mustn't it? You control the elements, Source Hunter, and fire is the most inherently destructive of them all. You can learn much there that will make even the Void sweat.
Yeah, I think it was fundamentally a bad choice. But we'll see. It's our choice, so we'll live with it.
Tell me,
How might I serve our mission?
what was it again? Oh yes, the so-called damned one.
Not lately,
Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell.
A portal revealed a plane of fire where an elemental resides.
I know of him. The tapestry tells me all it can, and I know he knows you. This aspect of fire served you. In fact, he serves you still. He stood by your side on battlefields large as cities. Together, you overcame foes beyond comprehension.
Well, wasn't that useful?
Ask, and I shall answer, if I can.
Why is Arahu here?
How can I help you, my friend?
Tell me more about yourself. No. Anything new?
But certainly. What would you like to know? And what might those be? By all means.
I don't see anything special about him. I mean, it's fine that he's here. I just don't understand why he is here, really.
I wonder.
I have the last chest. The last chest. The last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me.
Right, so the paper we found in the chest with the riddle probably relates to the number code that we need to enter to open the last chest once we have all 4. So they're not supposed to contain anything other than the paper. And we recognize them by the question mark next to their logo.
Follows my vision like confused spots after staring in the sun.
We are haunted by the same vision.
That's how I think it's supposed to work in the end. Dear daughter. Right, we were trying to hunt down the... For God's sakes, what was it? The Troll King something. Northeast. So I don't really know where I should go. Plus doesn't matter too much where we actually go.
Toasty!
Broad skulls, more skulls. Bone pile. Yeah, this might be a bit of trouble. Dictar drunk goblin. There's a lot of drunk goblins here. Pestilence flower. Drunk. I don't particularly want to pick a fight if we don't have to. Grumble. Okay, let's see if we can go there.
Troll toll! Pay the toll, human, or I'll squeeze you like a funny yellow fruit.
Crafting reflect 20% of melee damage as piercing them. What's your name?
The goblins pray to their totems, and the earth itself thinks it's about to quake. So be forthcoming, human, or my roar will shatter your eardrums, and you will meet your death in crushing silence.
You do realize the bridge behind you is quite broken, do you not?
Broken? What rot? The bridge is perfectly fine. Sturdy as if it was built yesterday. Oh, but you're trying to be clever, aren't you? You want me to turn so you can run without paying. Your tricks won't work, human. Pay, or I'll grind you like pepper.
Let's discuss that toll.
1,000 gold coins buys you passage. Refuse, and I'll pound you so deep into the ground, the moles will take you for one of their own.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think not, troll.
Let's teach.
Those who refuse are my favourites. Time to wrench the life from your weak little frame.
Are the goblins going to join? That's the question, really. Rumble is just level 10. Seems to be Earthcaster. Or an Earthbender, however you want to look at it. I think we want to be careful about not to really cause too much trouble with the goblins themselves. He's vulnerable to crushing, but that's pretty much the only thing he's vulnerable to. Has 1200 hit points. It's like a truck, 200 points of armor. You have 50% physical damage reduction versus enemies of your own level. Yeah. So I think we need the teleportation ability to throw him the fuck away. Or throw him into the poison, I guess. But I don't want to get the drunk goblins involved if I can avoid it. Can we get rid of the oil somehow? Target is too far. This might still buy us time if we use this correctly. It's not trivial to bypass this river.
Ice Wall!
Let's see what happens. I need a decoy, something to stop them somewhere here.
Summon undead warrior!
Is that how spellcasting works? You just yell out aloud what kind of effect you want to cause. That doesn't really matter. We want to haste one of our own characters. I'm thinking, what do I want to achieve? Maybe a nuke and see the target. Fine. I think the mages are in the best position to actually do the killing against that troll. We can leave the physical fighting against the boars to the other guys. I tend to forget that everyone's a spellcaster in this game. Basically. Strictly speaking, they might not be called spells, but they're spells. Disease status. Don't think the undead would care. I'll save my points. It's tough to move around in the board. We don't even need to necessarily attack, we need to block their easy access. stay electric for a while. Crumble seems to be totally unable to really do all that much. But he doesn't want to get stunned. Yeah, there's a little bit of a heal here, so I can use these spells.
Oh, victory!
Yeah, it's not a good idea to rush him there. That's a terrible, terrible idea. Guy immune to knockdown. I certainly suspected that, but it's good to get a confirmation. Now, what to do with you? Or a water balloon? Might spread the electricity around.
Let's get some feet wet!
Nice thing is, we actually don't care about that too much, I think. At the same time, I'm not sure, does this... Yeah, I need to know. So I'm going to try to just rush in there, see if we get affected by this. We are protected by the surfaces, have no effect on it, but I'm not sure this is a surface. It's transferred by the surface though, that's the confusing part. This could be terrible for me, but I need to know. That's why. We will resist 50% of damage. Want to drop him into the goddamn pool of electricity possible. Shit. Well, I got to do something. Maybe more rain. It'll allow me to spread the electricity effects again.
What a deluge!
Hear the fish.
Therefore, the steel claw.
Let's gotta go. Spreading the blood is as good as spreading the water. I do need to get rid of the secondary enemies quite quickly. In many ways it's more important than anything else. Bleeding, excellent. Anything that sticks. One pick down. Drain willpower. I hope if this hits, we can probably keep him stunned for the rest of the fight. Undead warrior is dead, with summon another. Not sure if it's really what we want. I'll go with the facing our own guy. Can? Can't. Who's Jahan? Zaborg is crippled, it's not gonna be a threat. Brug is stunned, it's not gonna be a threat. We can always just teleport his ass away, so I don't care what he does. What does this do? Shoot chilling shard of ice that deals 100 points of water damage. So it's an area of effect though. Can target terrain to create ice surfaces or freeze water. It does seem to be a single target effect though. So I think it creates ice on that area, but it is a single target effect, probably. Yeah, it's just the water area it creates. Frozen and stunned. What? Okay, could I see the chances of resist? 49%. Much damage as possible. Most of it still gets just ignored. My equipment is about to break. Yeah, the punch daggers. Right, that's easy enough to repair. Right, if we only kill the pig, we're basically home free at this point. Rage, he could sleep, yeah. That's the fun thing about running around here. A little bit of electricity damage, and that's basically the end of this. Maybe I don't want to move them around. And he's gonna be out of fight for a couple turns. Yeah, he's done for. Did I take damage? Not a little bit, but not enough to really be worth mentioning.
Stop of
justice.
Pathetic!
Not that bad. Ooh. Almost tried to resurrect my own ass. A pair of gloves, crafting gloves. Reflects melee damage. Half mangled goblin. Wait, equipment repair.
As good as a new penny.
This might be the first time I've actually seen the repair equipment icon pop up naturally. As on an item that actually has a decent amount of durability. Some items have it right from the start. I think it more or less pops up when it gets closer to the 10 durability remaining. 16 on this one. It's probably... no, I was thinking it might be percentage based, but it cannot be. Or it's percentage, certain percentage or a certain absolute value, and it starts giving you the warning, so you're aware of it. $70,000 experience points and we'll get master level abilities. Orcs.
This frightful foe.
Yes. Slow it down too. Might as well stack on the status effects. This fight is basically over anyway. I'm sort of leaning toward the decision of lowering the cost of the daggers. One more point next. Doesn't sound like a lot, but in realistically it does make a difference in a lot of situations. Large fire resistance potion, large healing potion. Heals 50%. 40% fire resistance. Carrots. There has to be more orcs here.
I can only hope this might be a magpie's nest. What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Coppendale?
Alternative path to the witch's cabin.
How perceptive!
Maybe I should talk to the mushroom again. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so not an alternative path. A lot of orcs. It's like a shattered teleportation system. Fairly unremarkable troopers and warriors. Nothing special about this. Four orcs. Looks like melee, not sure what, yeah. Might have some casting power, but I'm not expecting much. Cripple. Yeah, cripple seems to be their favorite thing to do. Our chance to resist it is about 15%, so it'll always hit. And that 15% is coming from bodybuilding. Yeah, I think I'll just fry your asses. Except I can't because of how Fireball works. Well, I can just ignite your asses, that's almost as good. Undead warrior isn't gonna do anything useful. Plus I might be able to put them in a flanking position, so I'm not sure if they care for that too much. Well, we can do the crippling thing too.
sharpened these earlier just for you!
Right, we could do another attack if we only had... The attack would cost 1 point less. Right, what we should do is heal, without a doubt. Scarlet is probably the weaker one, but she has physical protection ability going on.
Once more.
We try to freeze their asses, but they're already burning, and a couple of them are probably... No, they're not warm. Big cripple. Has to do something useful. Maybe we'll try to freeze. I can risk it going over the undead creature, no problem. Yeah, not much I can do. Why the fuck did I uncripple that? Yeah, I was thinking my Medora was back, not the skeleton. Basically, I wasn't thinking. Keep bashing. You actually attack something. It's another 10,000 experience points for us. Large healing potion. Decaying touch. Cannot be healed by magic or potions, it will be damage instead. Well, it's a bit too late, but it might still do an... It's a large healing potion, so it'll do 50% damage to it. Well, it should do 50% damage to it. Not sure what it actually will end up doing.
I can deal some damage!
Okay, that one needs to die. Doesn't really matter how exactly.
Blitzbolt!
He might actually die from the decaying touch, I'm not sure. I want to see what happens. Now the elite trooper's turn is next.
Limiting laceration!
Didn't do anything, but it did prevent the heal from activating. It could be that the decaying touch you have to cast beforehand before it does the damaging effect. Again, the important thing was more or less to find out how it works rather than being too upset that it didn't work exactly like it could have. Bit worried about the elite trooper. It's not particularly a threat. My worries might cause trouble.
Stand strong, strike harder!
Again, not a bad fight. It's fairly straightforward fight. Don't really have all that much to
Back
offer
on my
us.
feet again.
I think it's mainly that the opposition didn't have too many special abilities. At this stage they're more or less the only things that matter.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Crap. Medium magical armor. Solid leather boots and tough full plate. Yeah, these are starting to have requires armor specialist 1 to even wear. That's actually fairly interesting. Because I was thinking for a long time, does the armor specialist really pay off in any significant way? But if it becomes a requirement for actually even to wear the heavier armors, yes, it's worth it. Movement penalty is significant though. Let me try something. I think we have armor improvement recipes. Just haven't bothered with them in a long time. No, I'm not thinking about this. I'm thinking about shavings and the middle armor. Or was it Tormented Soul? I think Tormented Soul was a weapon. Plate scraps, any metal armor. Scale scraps, any metal armor, or metal scraps, any leather. So we do have scale scraps though. I'm not sure if I have the ability to actually combine them at the moment, but I do have them. This is a plate armor, so I need... Plates would probably work best. I'll save because I have no idea how... I want to wear that armor, but I also don't want to ruin it. So, I have scale, I'm pretty sure about that. I don't have plates. I have metal scraps which go with the leather. Don't have plate parts. I should have much more of them. Yeah, it probably had a carry weight issue at some point, so I dumped them on other people. Let's try combining metal scrap, see if we can get plates out of them. I'm pretty sure I had scale. I would assume it's for scale armor though. Well, this is easy to test out. Is it even a recipe? It is not. Not a shock in any way. More skill, not a shock in any way. I have at least a belt. Right. I think I have gloves too. Wait. It's not crafting though, it's blacksmithing. No blacksmithing rings. I have a hard time believing that. Seriously. Have I gotten rid of them? Maybe dump them somewhere? I'm crafting boots. Right. Surely there's blacksmithing something somewhere. Do I need to go on a shopping trip? Shopping trip for blacksmithing rings. Well, I'm not going now, no matter what. Well, shit. What skill does that mean? Blacksmithing 3, it's not good. Only +2 from here. I definitely have had better gear than this. Well, it doesn't hurt to try. Three is not enough. Fair enough. It's still a solid armor piece, but I don't think it's worth replacing the current armor. Right, so a little bit of a shopping trip isn't gonna do us any harm in the future. How does armor piercing arrows work? Target suffers 0 armor rating for 3 turns. Damage dealt depends on your weapon's damage rating. So basically we can do full physical damage. Yeah, that's something that's hard to ignore, the benefits of something like that. Geomancy probably has that as a spell. Garkulta Nightbringer, Elite Warrior. Yeah, let's start the fight.